Hi, and welcome back to our musical origin series where we tell you the origins to our musical. Episode 3, Perfect Daughter.
Perfect Daughter is Jazz's first solo song in the entire show, and it's the first time the audience gets to step into her mind and see what's going on, but from her point of view. The song takes place right after she's had a conversation with Caleb, Char's brother, where she's thrown down a self-crisis rabbit hole, and we get introduced to the backstory with her mom, her insecurities, and her struggle to do what she wants in the midst of trying to meet everyone else's expectations.
Perfect Daughter was actually only the second song written for the musical, and it was the first one that I wrote. I wrote Perfect Daughter almost exactly 2 years ago, and it was heavily inspired by Alyssa Green from The Prom and Little Miss Perfect, as I was trying to show, the academic pressure she's facing, the social pressure she's facing, the feelings of having to be good enough or having to make up for things with her mom and her relationships and just having to be perfect to make up for so many mistakes that aren't even hers. I actually started writing Perfect Daughter as a love song first from Jazz about Char. But then partway through writing it, I decided I didn't want it to be about that because it didn't fit the character and it didn't fit the point in the story that I was trying to tell. But I decided to keep it, but just part of it, and it's actually now the intro of the song, because it showed Jazz's struggle between doing what she wants to do and doing what she feels she needs to do just really, really well. One really interesting thing about Perfect Daughter, though, is that it hasn't actually changed that much since I wrote it 2 years ago. Most of the lyrics are the same, all of the melodies pretty much the same. The only thing that we're changing now is not really a change, we're just adding orchestration. So one thing that I am really proud about with this song, though, is I'm not a sports person, so I did a lot of research in order to write the song because volleyball is such an important thing for Jazz, and it drives a lot of her character, and I wanted to make sure it had enough volleyball references in there that you get that too. And so I'm really proud of those lyrics that came out of that. For example, one of the lyrics I'm most proud of with this song is, "If you're gonna survive, fall into line and get the point to serve the grades," because it's it hits all of the things that are really important to her and all of the pressures and things that she feels like she has to expectations she has to meet. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about the origins of Perfect Daughter and the show itself, and we'll see you in the next episode.